The sound of local band Gosteleradio, and here they are in the studio. How are you, lads?
Good, thank you.
Very good. I'm impressed by your pronunciation.
Oh, hang on a sec. We need a bit of love on the mic here. Come in close.
How's that?
Oh, no, that's still not working. Maybe that one's not plugged in. Maybe go over this way a bit. We'll give up on that mic. Oh, that's much better.
You got me now?
Yeah, I'll get you now. Sorry, try again.
I was impressed by your pronunciation of our band name.
Oh, really?
It posed a few obstacles for people.
I got to ask you, what's it all about? What is the Gosteleradio?
Josh?
They sell them at JB Hi-Fi, I think.
Gosteleradio was a radio station in Russia that I think it was the sole broadcaster for about 50 years. And it doesn't exist anymore, so we stole the name. There's no political significance to it. It's just
Why did it go bust? Did it play bad?
I think it went down with the ship.
Yeah.
When the Soviet Union fell, so too went the radio station.
Okay. Is there a Russian element to the band?
Not at all, no. No, it's completely arbitrary.
Josh does like Russia, though. You like Russian things.
Yeah, I'll have a bit of a fascination with Russia.
Yeah? Did you watch From Russia with Love as a young lad or something?
I don't know that I ever have watched that. But,
There's got to be some random, like, deep in your psyche reason.
I think it's just the crazed revolutionary streak that runs wild in Josh.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
A couple of you guys played in a band I liked and played quite a lot in days gone by. What happened to that band? People will probably remember Plug-in City.
Not sure that they will, but if they do, and they were wondering, it just petered out, I guess. We played for a number of years, and we probably played a couple of hundred gigs, put out an EP, and then just ran out of juice.
Yeah.
And we just sort of had band members dropping off, and in the end we were just left with very little, so we folded.
Are these songs from that period at all, or you had a break and then started again?
There was no break. We kept going, but I think maybe there's one or two songs on the album that Plug-in City played in its last couple of gigs. But by that stage, Plug-in City was Ben, myself, and the drummer who actually drummed on the album before Marty came along. So yeah, sort of in a sense it morphed into this band, but yeah, we don't really think of it as a continuation.
It's a different kind of sound. You must have sat down at one point and said, we're going to do something totally different now, yeah?
Yeah, very much so. Like it was that album is probably could be considered a pretty big response to our experience with Plug-in City. Yeah. And the experience of playing up-tempo music in venues and having to sort of supply the energy to the crowd, and I think we were a bit over that, so we wanted something lethargic and slow that would not make too many demands of us, and so that's what we've done. We're just lazy people, really.
I love how you describe music as lethargic and slow as a selling point.
Yeah, we really know how to push the album.
You got to write that shit on the press release.
Big time.
Now, tell me a little bit about that song we just heard. Like every time I hear that song, it stays in my brain all day. So obviously, there's some kind of drug embedded in the track, or it's something about that crazy kind of loud vocal sample. Who came up with it first?
I think I did. I don't know. I think it's funny. Like it's not really that indicative of the rest of the sound of the record.
Yeah.
And but it's the catchy one, I guess. As far as we have catchy ones.
I think I woke up to it this morning. I think Fee was playing it at about 7 a.m.
I can imagine that would be horrible.
Or maybe I dreamt it.
Yeah.
You started with a sample in that song?
I think, to be honest, I can't remember. But I think it's Ben's. It's my voice.
Yeah. I remember you came to me and you said you wanted to make vocal cords out of your voice.
Yeah.
And that's what you did.
And you didn't say, you idiot.
I think you probably did, and I did it anyway.
All right, we're going to hear another track from the Gosteleradio record. Ten minutes past 6 here on Triple A with Richard on the Incoming Show. My special guest, Gosteleradio. We're tracking through a few tracks from their brand new album. Tell me about the lyrics on this record. There's some crazy themes going on here. You guys weren't actually in the Crimean War or anything, were you?
Were you?
No,
I
no,
don't think I was.
No.
no. I don't actually think any of us know anything about the Crimean War, to be honest. I think I don't even know where that.
No, I don't.
Elysian Fields.
You take that one, nerd.
What's that? Elysian Fields.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that where the
Like he
they used
doesn't
to
know.
go? they that was like heaven. That was heaven back in the Roman times, I think. Mm.
Any other major themes going through this record?
What Josh is not being very forthcoming about is Josh is totally obsessed with history.
Yeah.
And so this is just what rocks his world. So when we were writing songs, you know, if we needed a theme for the song, which we obviously always do unless they're instrumentals, I'd say, I don't know, and he'd say, well, you know, there was quite an interesting battle in the Crimean War. And I'd say, okay.
You know what? In high school these days, they don't have history as a subject. They call it some other random thing that encompasses history and geography and all these other things. I can't remember what it's
Social
called.
studies or something.
Something like that. It's like I feel kind of ripped off that history is not a subject anymore.
Time.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about the lyrics is that when we were writing them, I said a number of times, how the hell are we going to explain these lyrics if anyone ever asks us about them?
When we're on Triple R in June.
And the answer is not very well.
I'm hoping we've inspired a few people to go and see you guys play this weekend. Give us all the details of the show.
Marty?
The Toff Sunday night, Queen's Birthday Eve. We're on it.
We'll be playing, I think, 10:45. But very good support bands.
Yeah.
So we got Oliver Mann and I Equals It opening up.
Nice.
And Doors at probably 8.
Yep, and then Marty's other band will be playing at Pony at 2.
You're going to have a crazy night that night.
Yeah,
you better stop him drinking the Rider early on.
Fat chance.
No, that's not going to happen.
Marty's other band, TTT, will be on playing at Triple R real soon. Do you know the date of that?
Yeah, 20th of June.
20th of June.
Sunday evening.
The part of the Winter Warmer series. I'm sure many listeners will be aware of TTT. All right, thanks heaps for coming in, lads. Hopefully people will get more of a history lesson this coming Sunday. Do you care about the Queen either way?
No.
It's actually not her birthday anyway, so...
What is that about? What is her real birthday?
I don't know, I think it's in April.
Yeah. Another random holiday. You can't say no to a holiday in Melbourne.
Never say no.
6:15 here on Triple R. This is Gosteleradio. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Richard.
Thanks.